Hey, what's up guys, welcome back, and today we're doing a Mystic7 RANT. We're going to watch over the part where he talks about mainly FSU ETL, and we're going to kind of critique it a little bit, because there's some stuff when I first watched it, I could instantly just combat it with evidence, because I know the dude, right? So we're going to be going right down in it. So, let's get started with it.
I want to give two disclaimers. Disclaimer number one is I will be using profanity during this next little.
Yes, because you're catering to children, that's about it. To maximize profit, which earlier in the video, and even in the thumbnail of that, which I'll probably put somewhere on the screen, you literally put sellout. You're trying to focus it to all majorities to get the most profit as possible, instead of just being yourself. Because it's going to show in a second.
But I've been so professional on my channel about this issue for the longest time, and nothing's happened, so it's time to be me. I will bleep out the swear words, though. So, like, if you watch this with younger kids, this is the time where, like, you know, you put your earbuds in and then you fill them in after. Also, I've tried to be as humble as I possibly could, both in life and on YouTube. I never try to show off, I never try to brag. Ask anybody I know, I'm a pretty humble person.
Earlier in the video, you bragged about your watch in your car. I mean, I'm not even joking. He, like, pointed at it. Oh, that's so sick. Just a little thing. If I could find it, it'd kind of be a waste of time. I'll probably put something on the screen of how he did it, or something like that.
Before you guys say, oh, your watch or your car, the watch I bought when I was 17 as an 18th birthday gift, like a pre-18th birthday and a pre-graduation, just like congratulations for doing so well in high school gift. And I paid a decent amount of money for that, and I'm not just like gonna let it sit in my bedroom, you know, I'm gonna wear that stuff. And also my car is my absolute, it's my baby. That's my dream car. Where is it? Right there? That's my baby. I worked very hard to get this, and I love it. So if you're gonna get.
What did I say? What did I say? He points it out every time. Every single time.
Any message from what I just said is work hard and you can get your dream car, or you can get the watch you always wanted. Like, you know, work hard for what you want in life and you'll get it. Okay, enough emotional speeches. Let's talk about one of the big issues in Pokemon Go, FSU ATL. This is not going to be like a diss track or me just like completely roasting his life. What kind of? I need to bring light to this issue, because this is also one of the bigger issues in the Pokemon Go community. Him, FSU, he is a huge problem in this community, and I really need to bring it up because since it just feels like, you know, the YouTubers are very against the YouTube community, there's like a big conflict, a lot of people looking for someone to be on their side, and he's kind of pretending to be that person and rallying support that way. He's pretending he cares about you guys, and I'm going to prove this entire thing, so that you guys kind of are on his side against myself and against my friends. And I assure you, as a man of strategy, this is all a strategy move. He doesn't care. Let's talk about this. So here goes the modesty and the humbleness right out the window. FSU has this thing where he takes one thing about you, one thing you said or did, one thing about you, and just completely turns it into a big meme, continuously pokes fun at it, to the point where his fan base grabs a hold of it and harasses myself or the other YouTubers. He always says, oh, it's just a joke. Like, no, dude, your people don't take it as a joke. People take it seriously, and so do you if you're adding it in your videos. So he spreads a lot of toxicity, a lot of negativity, and he harasses myself and my friends. And the one thing that he always harasses me about is the fact that I didn't go to college. I do not.
Before we talk about that college thing, which I'm probably gonna have to wait a little bit longer to talk about that, if you're saying that he harasses people, why does he get along so well? He literally talks to people all the time on Discord. He literally goes to fans' houses. Like, he's been to one of my friends from Atlanta's houses. Ojum. He's been to his house like 3 times because he just came to visit because he's a fan, you know? Stuff like that.
I'm 19 years old. I don't have a college degree. I'm not planning on going to college. In a lot of people's standards, that's like a failure. Well, Mr. FSU, this is a message to you. I may not have gone to college, but currently I make more money than you do before and after you're going to get your degree. Also, probably more than your parents. And at the same time, I do so much more, and I genuinely care so much more about this community than you ever will.
Everybody's in it for the money. It's not a question. Cool, you worked hard, you make videos every day. So does the other same guy. Some of these do double uploads. You have actually, you don't even upload daily, do you? Like, I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I mean, your content can be good if you don't upload daily. I'm just saying your point doesn't make sense, and you're just bragging about your money. And if he gets a second job along with YouTube, he'd probably make more money than you either way after getting college.
I'm putting my hard-earned time and money into an app that's going to help people basically get over one of the biggest problems in this game. What have you done? How many meetups have you held? How many fans have you?
Again, how many fans has he met? He's literally gone to someone's house. Like, it's It's not debatable. He actually might even visit me, he said one time. So I mean, that's pretty dang good. I mean, I wouldn't doubt that. He goes to fans' houses a lot.
Everywhere I go in the world, minus Japan, I always host a meetup so I can meet my fans and have personal connections with them.
Host a meetup, you're double his size. You actually think that he is going to host a meetup? He probably has to watch his two siblings all the time. I mean, I don't know if you have any of that stuff, but I'm just defending him here, so.
GoFest, I sat and met with fans for like 6 hours. Even when Niantic was like, you could go home. I stayed there till the very end, until the very last fan got up, got their picture, and was able to say what's up. You have never done anything productive for this community except for teach people how to spoof, which is against terms of service. You don't care about this community whatsoever, and you don't care about the people who watch your videos. You know how I can prove that? Here's a screenshot of a video of FSU a couple of days ago. This is a 12-minute video. When I put up a 12-minute video, I'll put a pre-roll ad, a mid-roll ad at 5 minutes. I always put an ad at 5 minutes, because that's like a decent spot to put an ad, and then one at the very, very end. In this 12-minute video, FSU has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ads. What does that say about FSU as a YouTuber and about his videos? He does not care about you or anything about you or any of your problems. He just cares if you click his video and watch his ads. That is an obvious beg for money. Although I'm more successful.
Here's another thing. Ads 100% don't always play, and even so, with his size compared to yours, I know he probably does make a lot of money, but in his size compared to yours, it's like he needs more ads physically, because a lot of people use ad block, so, and even so, not all those ads play. The ad rates are down. Like, come on, think of something better.
He cares way more about the money and way less about you guys. And I've made a video talking about everything basically bad about FSU. The link, I'll leave that in the description. This video was made a long time ago. But like, seriously, FSU, what have you done for the community other than fake giveaways? I have the proof for that. Do not even try to counter me on that statement, because I do have screenshot proof. FSU's channel is plagued with...
If you have screenshot proof, why didn't you show it? Why didn't you show it? That's the real question. Why are you holding back from showing it? Is it just an empty threat? It doesn't help your case at all. It really doesn't.
With bad clickbait, misleading videos, fake giveaways. There's nothing about him that supports you guys as the community. So if you guys think that FSU is, your Robin Hood kind of coming in to save the day, no, dude, no, he's so the opposite. We are here, myself, Trainer Tips, all of us, we are here as the community to help you guys and to help your experience in this game and to make it better. He is here to make money off of you. He even said in his video, he made a video, by the way, countering all of this drama. The video gave me a headache. I literally had to take a Motrin after it. Also, by the way, shown here, he actually had to disable the ratings on it because he knew that so much BS was spilled out in this video from him, that so many dislikes, he had like a 50% dislike ratio. So he basically, here's YouTube's strategy.
You turned it off because every one of your fans came to dislike. And even so about that, all those screenshots and stuff, there's a picture of you saying the N-word that has no proof if it's fake. It's just a screenshot, so it's most likely true. And there's also a screenshot of an old tweet of Trainer Tips using it multiple times. I don't know what you're trying to point out here. It's just hypocritical.
For you. He disabled the dislikes on the video so that people couldn't see how disliked and how false this video was, so that when they watched it, they couldn't see what the community felt because he blocked.
How disliked, and it doesn't make sense either, because most people don't even watch the video through the whole thing before disliking. It just depends on if they already like the person or not. I mean, they could like you and then just dislike it and just leave before they even do anything. I mean, your argument is easily countered.
One more thing, FSU, if you want to talk about old tweets, old offensive tweets with offensive words that are going to piss people off, we can talk about that, bro. We can go in on that too.
Here's another thing. N-I-G-G-E-R is much different from using N-I-G-G-A. That's much different. If you put an E-R at the end, it's used racistly. If you put an A at the end, it's really not racist, and it's usually used in memes. Like, in most of these tweets, it's a meme, so I don't know what you're trying to point out here.
With you, my guy. By the way,
and most of those are actually pretty old tweets, so.
Wait, that was the biggest move I've ever seen you make in my entire life on YouTube. Like, you are seriously a large for that. That just shows you are begging for attention by any means necessary. And you know what? With this video, dude, you got it. Along with that, he blocks anyone who hates him on Twitter. I don't block. I've recently started muting people, and if people are really idiotic, I'll block them because
I sent one small tweet at you and you blocked me. I was joking around, like Zach FSU said, hey, tweet an L, and I was like, I don't usually do this, but take this L. Like, you don't have to get mad, you could have just muted me, but instead, block. What? It was one tweet. Also, there was another tweet I sent you as a joke. Two, actually. One was, do you smoke weed? Obviously, it's a joke. I didn't even spell you right. The other one, I forgot, but, hold on. I had it in my head, I just don't remember what it was. It was, oh yeah, DM me peasants. I mean, almost obvious.
Like, that gives me a headache. But like, when people call him out for serious stuff on Twitter, he blocks them. At least Trainer Tips, when he put up his video and got his dislikes and got that hate, he took it like a man. He took that hate, he absorbed it, and he's like, you know what? I'm here for the community, I love these people, and I want to make it right, and that's what he did. FSU just blocks people and then disables ratings? Are you serious? I actually haven't sworn this entire time. Here. FSU. There's the one. I've gotten so good at making videos without swearing that even when I want to swear, I just don't do it. You guys have changed me. But seriously, he's the biggest scumbag piece of shit that I've ever dealt with, ever. And I've been in DMs with him when the whole Jono Plays thing happened. Basically, he DM'd me saying like, oh, you know, you made Jono suicidal from all of your threats towards him. I'm gonna tell Scarce. Scarce didn't do a story because Jono and I worked it out. Jono, fuck him too, by the way. But then when FSU told me that Jono was suicidal, he started sending me Jono suicide jokes in my DMs. I'm like, bro, you are the most...
Here's the real question that I always have. If this is true, why don't you send the screenshots? Like, nobody, like, none of this, you've sent any pictures or anything of it besides NIGGA. I mean, it really not in FA and FAG. I mean, really, it's, you haven't proved anything.
Up person I have ever met in my life for making those jokes. I'm here trying to make things right, and you're making fun of him? Oh, by the way, he wasn't actually suicidal. He was just lying to make that whole story on Scarce. This kid is the worst person I have ever dealt with on YouTube, and I was friends with him at one point. I was friends with him back in the day. I really was. He did Clash of Clans stuff, and he was always pretty cool. He was pretty edgy, and then he turned into a complete dick lately, and there's nothing that I could do. So my overall message to FSU is basically get out of this community or shape up. Because I've been talking...
Here's the thing. How is he how has he acted like that lately? Like, I used to get banned by his other friend on like every server all the time. He'd always send me invites back. He'd always help me out with it. He'd always help me out with most of that stuff.
Talking with all the other YouTubers, and we're f***ing fed up with your bullshit. And I can't wait to watch the response that he has to this video, because nothing he's gonna say is gonna make any sense whatsoever. He's gonna pick out things in this video and just make fun of him, because he's a little... You don't give a flying hell about this community or anybody in it. We, as a community, as the real YouTubers, are seriously trying to look for reasons and look for ways to help the community to move it forward. I'm investing a lot of time and a lot of money on this app that's going to help a lot of people, and you aren't doing shit but lying and complaining about the game. Like, that's going to help. So FSU, you. Now, before we stop all this FSU stuff, there's one more thing I want to do to take initiative to move forward in this community, to cut out the toxicity and negativity from this one ass. So we're on his Twitter right here, and this is what we're going to do, and I encourage you as a viewer and as any other YouTubers and as any other Niantic reps to do the same to kind of help move forward in this community. His pinned tweet, already making fun of me about college. But
there's no actual proof that he's making fun of you about college. I was saying, guys, should I savage season myself and not go to college? Because he could just not go to college if he really wanted to. I mean, his channel isn't overly dead. He could still just not go. I mean, I don't know what your argument is here. Yes, it may have been a joke, but he wasn't making fun of you. I mean, seriously, you need to calm down. You're over-exaggerating everything he says.
Come on. This is the step I want to take as a community. Just blocking straight up, right here. You're watching me do it. Block FSU. Done. I'm done with this BS. Done. I'm over this kid. And I suggest that, again, you guys as a community, as YouTubers, as Niantic, anyone watching this, to do the same. Cut him out of this community. He is not needed nor wanted, and his negativity is now off my timeline, which I'm down for. So once again, FSU, fuck you, dude. Alright, back to it. Alright, I'm done. I'm done with FSU. That's the last time I'm going to address him on this channel unless something really serious happens. I think I got off my chest what I've been wanting to say on my channel for the longest time. I hate him. I literally hate him. He's a horrible influence in the community, and he needs to, some light needs to be shed on this issue, and we finally have. So this video is going to be ridiculously long, but it's because...
Alright, So basically I've proven wrong most of his points here. I'll see you guys later.